So, Kairi needs her own game, and a real game. Melody of Memory truly does not count, since it seems like they kind of made it Kairi's game last minute, since originally Chirithy was supposed to be the narrator, and it kind of shows, and we only get to play with Kairi for 2 songs, and what's supposed to be her game. And the reason we do is because it would fix a lot of the issues that people have with her. Like, of course, one of people's complaints is that they don't know Kairi. But if we got to play with her, as we do every other character in this series, we would learn who she is that way, like we have with everyone else. And grow to appreciate her that way too, because when you're playing a character, you spend so many hours with them, you grow with them, their experiences become your own, and you start feeling like they're you, and you empathize with them. Also, people complain, that Kairi is all Sora, but if she had her own game, she would, be able to grow. Like, say that she goes to Moana's world, and we learn that she doesn't like water, because people have theorized that maybe she can't swim, since at the end of KH2 she doesn't run out into the water to greet Sora, and there we learn something about Kairi, and we have some neat Moana and Kairi interaction. And this is just an example. I know the Proud Family will never be a world, but let's just say there's a Proud Family world. Everyone in that series hated Proud Snacks. But imagine Kairi loves them. That's something new that we learn about her. That's character. She gets to grow and perhaps bonds with Oscar over it. And then this way, it's like we get to see her grow as a Keyblade wielder and experience it, and it doesn't seem out of left field if in the next game she's suddenly a badass, because we saw her get to hit the ground running like everyone else. And since Nomura has a problem of having Kairi lose, for the most part, if Kairi had her own game, for once we know he wouldn't have her do that. Because the way you win a game is you have to win the fights. Although, the way he seems to hate her so much, I'm kind of afraid that he would come up with a new gameplay mechanic where it's like, oh, you lost the fight, and now you level up that way, but hopefully not. So yeah, guys, Kairi game, we need it. It would be great. It would fix all of her issues. I don't understand why we haven't had one yet, when she's one of our first characters in the series, one of our first Keyblade wielders, our first female Keyblade wielder, and she's actually so interesting, with so cool backstory and so much potential, and nothing's ever done with it. We need a Kairi game. We need a Kairi game.